certain age, another small spontaneous sing and jam groups around the Greater Salt Lake area. Heidi sings for her own personal enjoyment and well-being. This is speech number 9, Persuade with Power. It is 5 to 7 minutes long, and it's called Sing. Please welcome Heidi.
I'd like you all to stand up. Except David, he gets a special dispensation. This is my birthday week. My birthday's actually on Friday. I won't be seeing any of you on Friday. So this is your chance to sing happy birthday to me. Dan, you're going to help me because we'll start them. Take a deep breath. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Heidi. Happy birthday to you. Very nice. Sit down. Didn't that feel good? Don't you feel better for having done that? Singing together is something we just don't do enough of anymore, and it's such a huge part of our cultural tradition. Going back to the caveman era, I think even before people could speak, they figured out how to communicate with music and song. And Anthony Storr, in this wonderful book called Music in the Mind, stresses the purpose of singing is to bring us together, collect us, and bind us as a tribe, as a community. I had a wonderful experience several years ago. I got to go to the Isle of Iona off the coast of Scotland and spend a week with the abbess of the Druid order. I'll bet you didn't know that Druids were still in existence, but they are, and it's an international order. And every morning at 7 a.m., we were required to show up at this ancient stone chapel that was built about 500 AD. The only thing in this chapel are rocks, stones, and the remains of the people who were buried there. You know, the graveyard is actually for the overflow crowd. Everybody else got buried in the church first. And we would gather there, no one would speak, and when Fionn, the abbess, would show up, she would begin a chant in Gaelic. I don't speak Gaelic. Nobody there spoke Gaelic but her, but it didn't really matter. She would simply start a chant, and we would join her. And the chant then would just move. We would create this song in this incredible environment with incredible acoustics. And at some point she would decide we were done. She would stop singing. We would have a moment of silence. And then we'd go to breakfast. I can't tell you how that would wake us up, how it would make us feel alive. And I want to encourage all of you to sing more. And I'll tell you why. Singing makes us feel good. First off, it's the breathing, okay? We all know from Toastmasters, if nothing else, if you want to calm yourself down, take a deep breath. And of course, singing is all about breathing. There's something that happens in our brain when we are exposed to music and when we participate in music, and all of those feel-good hormones and endorphins start flowing. So our stress level goes down, our energy level comes up. What a fabulous tranquilizer. Singing together creates this euphoric sense of bonding and trust and love. We feel loved. I can tell you when I sang with Park City Singers, we would meet at 7 o'clock at night. And I'd had probably a very long and difficult day. And I would show up depressed, exhausted. I didn't want to be there. But I showed up because I made a commitment to show up and participate in a rehearsal. And at the end of that rehearsal, an hour and a half later, I walked out of there so energized, feeling so positive and wonderful. It's hard to describe. Singing is something everybody can do. you don't have to be a good singer to reap the benefits of singing. You will feel good even if you're not a good singer. And I think one of the worst things that happens to us probably as children is someone has said to us, don't sing. You're good. Don't sing. That is such a disservice because truly singing is for our own enjoyment and our own benefit and to contribute something artistic to the group we sing with. So even if you can't commit to joining a group, and I'll tell you, it's inexpensive to do this. I mean, John Henry, you've got a group, right, at church? Join a church group. Find a great group of singers who sing the kind of music you like and go join them. Park City Singers actually is meeting tonight, 7 o'clock at the Park City Community Church. You don't even have to audition for that. They will take anybody. And I will tell you, if you commit to the time, by the end of the 4 months, when they do their Christmas performance, you will be a better singer. And more importantly, you will be a happier person. Singing is cheaper than therapy. It is healthier than drugs and alcohol. And it's so much more fun than going to the gym and working out. All of these things make us feel better, truthfully. But singing is something everybody can do. And I would encourage all of you to do more of it and encourage other people to do it because it is just the easiest and best way to feel better about yourself and your life, and it will improve the quality of your life. Mr. Toastmaster.